Takže skladiště. To bych možná je souhlasil, tady to fakt vypadá dost blbě.
Where do you think you're going?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
What's the difference between a police officer and a private detective?
The badge?
Exactly. Apart from that piece of metal, there's nothing that sets us apart.
You think so?
We're looking for the same thing, you and I.
Okay, spare me the next verse. I'll tell you what I know. There are sailors who think that there's a beast prowling around the docks. Then again, these guys panic at the thought of bringing a rabbit onto a boat, so...
I see.
And there are others who would like to use the warehouses for their goods.
Who are they?
Sorry, I really can't talk about them. Where do you think you're going?
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's
Ne, to mě vůbec nenapadlo už tak před 20
The only one
minutama.
left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
No já si poradím jinak, prostě do toho skladiště se dostanu, ať se to nějakýmu polohlavému policajtovi líbí nebo ne.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
How can I be the one who defaced your saint? I've just come ashore, you idiots.
That's true. We're as drunk as lords.
You bet. You could have gone by without us seeing you.
Do not rile me. You can hardly stand up.
He's right. We're no match.
For the moment. We're annoyed. It's understandable.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Jo, to je určitě pravda, to je zajímavá morálka.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Rozumím.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
No vypadá to, že mají času dost, takže o braní času se tady moc nedá mluvit, ale dobře.
There.
Zajímalo by mě, jestli by to šlo otevřít, i kdybych neměl ty body v tom vyšetřování daný. Zavři to. A proč tady svítím tímhle, když máme lucernu, nebo vlastně to bylo v tom snu ta lucerna, jo, už mi to
Hello, old friend.
To je všechno? Naškrábaný vzkaz. Cat ví o krádežích ze svých zásob alkoholu. Brzy zjistí, kdo to je a nechtěl bych být v jeho kůži. Jo, takhle jako v kůži toho, kdo to dělá, ne v kůži Cat, protože to je žena, podle dostupných informací. Jasně.
Somebody's stealing from the bootlegger's stock of liquor.
Už to můžeš klidně zasnout, ten zapalovač. Já nevím, jak se to dělá. Prostřední tlačítko myši. Kolečko nahoru a dolů. Střílet dokonce. Jo. Takže víceméně tam je jedna cesta možná a pak ještě rovně a doleva tam byla ještě nějaká skupinka lidí. To je jenom tak, abych si to trošku shrnul.
No idea. You better keep it shut. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
Jo, takhle. Tak to bude zábavný.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Když to chcete takhle.
What will Kat say when she finds out that it's you who are filching stock?
You've got no proof.
That's true. Apart from this little note from your friend here.
You didn't throw it away?
I couldn't know that someone was gonna force the lock.
What a So, what is it you want?
To get into the Hawkins warehouse.
That's all. Go on then. And we never want to see your rat snout again.
No a podobně. Jsem rád, že jsme se takhle krásně domluvili.
Let's see. Shoot. I'll have to find another way to get in.
Prdele.
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf.
Teď jsem to trošku
What gave
leknul.
you the
To bylo
crazy
trošku
idea
nečekaný.
to come onto my turf?
Takže ty budeš Cat.
Your turf? That's news to me.
For a guy who has no idea, you've been doing a fair bit of poking around. My men saw you staking out the Hawkins warehouse.
Is that against the law?
I'm no idiot, Detective. I'll tell you how things work around here. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Is your name Kat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
To jako vážně.
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Když někoho nakopneš do koulí, tak ano, může mít problémy odejít po svých. To je opravdu pravda.
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm gonna have to deal with her.
Blbá Cat. Jak chce, já se tam dostanu jinak. Práskači posraný. Chtěl jsem prásknout já vás a místo toho se to takhle otočilo, no. Jsem si jistý. Aha, to nikam nevede. Skvělý.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
No. Mám tady ještě dvě teorie ohledně toho, jak se dostat dovnitř. Tohle je první, která očividně úplně nevychází. A druhá se týká toho, co jsem před chvilkou zahlídnul. A nevím, jestli tady je možný nějak skákat nebo tak, ale... asi ne. A přitom, ono to stejně, ale vede to někam. A do prdele. Dá se tady skákat nějak? Očividně asi úplně ne. Je potřeba, aby odešli. Nějak zařídit. Co kdyby?
Well, well, look who's back.
Did you miss us?
Jo. Proč to nejde vybrat? Proč nejde kliknout vůbec na nic? Tak, to je zajímavý. Možná, že při svým zběsilým klikání jsem tady něco rozbil.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business.
Přesně tak, jsem rád, že jsme to. Že jsme se takhle rychle pochopili. A to bude určitě flaška rumu, že jo? No jasný. Protože vůbec nevypadáte jako někdo. Ale já mám vlastně láhev.
Look what I've got.
You're a good guy, you. Follow me. Cheers, you jackass.
I don't feel well.
Hey, where are you going?
I hope for your sake that I didn't hear.
No, it's not what you think. It's just that you shouldn't hide your hooch in a fisherman's hut.
Perfektní. Doufám, že Cat už se o tom nedozví tentokrát. Nebo přinejmenším ne tak rychle.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Tady je poklop, ale potřeboval bych vědět, kde je do ní vstup. Ideálně, než se ti pitomci vrátí. Tohle je fakt blbý, sakra, tady není žádný řešení. Někdo někde musí mít klíč. Protože to jinak není možný. A nebo ten poklop, kam to může vést?
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Do prdele, no.
You again?
No need to get worked up.
Tohle je blbý. Jako ještě jsem nebyl tady. Ať už to vede kamkoliv.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
It's a little late. I've already met Kat.
Well, at least you're still here to talk about it. She must like you.
Something like that.
With that, please do excuse me, because I'd prefer not to be seen talking with you for too long.
Ale, co pak to tu máme?
It looks like there's a way in under this grate. A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Tady furt bliká nějaký otazník, já nevím, co to znamená. Ale vede to sem. Tohle vede sem, já bych potřeboval nahoru nějak. Ale nevím jak. Žebřík.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Ano,
but
ano.
it's been completely taken to bits. There must be some spare parts amid all this clutter.
Bejt soukromý detektiv hold obnáší všelijaký různý oblasti. Jako třeba bejt opravář starých věcí a podobně. A to vypadá jako...
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
Tato páka aktivuje nějaký mechanismus, asi jako úplně všechny páky. Kolik toho potřebuju? 2, 3, 4. Co to je ten otazník vlevo dole? Zase nemůžu klikat. Tady je něco fakt špatně s tou hrou. Jo, to je všímavost. Všímavost tam bliká. No to je jedno, já půjdu nahoru. A třeba to už půjde opravit. Aha, takže potřebuješ něco třetího, sakra. Co třeba tohle? To nepůjde? Nebo lano? Já nevím. Jak se opravuje takováhle píčovina. Není tady třeba vysvětleno, jak to funguje. Však jsem to tady prohledal úplně všechno. Už není možné, aby tady něco bylo schovaného. Aha.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
No.
Looks like everything is in its place. All I have to do is turn this handle.
Tak nekecej a udělej to, ne? No tak to je trošku jako hodně zamořený. Skoro se mi ani tady nechce vytahovat ten zapalovač.
Smoke. It's coming from this oil. I hope it's not toxic.
No pokud je, taky to jediné, co můžeš dělat, už je fakt asi jenom doufat. To není dobrý, to není dobrý. Kurva. To tráva? To byla celou dobu tráva? Nebo to bylo skutečný? Do prdele pír si začíná dě asi hrabat. A nebo se tady děje něco fakt divného.
This is primitive.
To je ono. To je přesně ono. Perfektní. Asi by nebylo dobrý tady svítit. Nemusí si mě úplně někdo zrovna všímat tady. To úplně nepotřebuju.
Oh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
To byl hodně nebezpečný skok.
What happened here?
Někdo rozbil zrcadlo. Přičemž se musel docela hodně snažit, aby se tam dokázal natáhnout. Ztratil hodně krve a vypadá to, že jsou tady nějaký obvazy, nebo co to je.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Někdo tady přespával s fotkou Hawkinsových.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Někdo se tady modlil, nebo se bál toho obrazu?
It smells as bad as it looks. Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? Can't sleep. I know how that feels. Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins?
Zónu skladiště využívá pašerácký gang. Samozřejmě stojí... Jo, počkat, to je starý. To už není aktuální. Oni ty lidi říkali, že ona kreslila fakt zvláštní obrazy, který, jak se vyjadřovali, to jak ona vidí ten svět, ale... Nevím, jestli zrovna tu ten je jeden z nich.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Tak to očividně nevyšlo.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way.
Tak to je docela dobrý. Snažíte se mnou manipulovat. Já nejsem takový hlupák, ale vlastně udělám přesně to, co jste po mně chtěl. Jo. Už s ní mám taky svý zkušenosti. S touhle milou dámou.
Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Pierceovi se podařilo do skladiště proniknout. Místo, o němž si myslel, že je opuštěné, odhalilo několik překvapení. Stopy, že tam nedávno někdo byl, a jeden částečně ohořelý obraz. Pierce, jehož při hledání vyrušil důstojník Bradley, jej přesvědčil, aby se k jeho vyšetřování připojil. Policejní důstojník je ochoten detektiva odvést k sídlu kurva, pičo. Je tady fakt moc čtení, kurva. Sorry. Policejní důstojník je ochoten detektiva odvést k sídlu Hawkinsových. Tak, rozpoutat šílenství.
Well, here we are, Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
To tady hořelo jako úplně všechno? I stromy, i okolí, protože tady to vypadá fakt, jak kdybych hrál nějaký metro. Je to absolutně dílo zkázy.
Your partner Andrews warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I see no scorched trees or fire damage.
Že to si děláš prdel?
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained.
Tak jsem asi debil.
Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
Já jsem se asi nechal trošku unést těma informacemi o požáru, protože na první pohled to vypadá, že je to tady kompletně vypálený a ono je to asi jenom tím, že je to ve tmě, to tak vypadá. Aha. Dobře.
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around, it would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Ty jsi úplně nadržený na to jít nahoru, ale já mám pořád ještě další otázky.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Ale mě jo.
If you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go.
Z trochu jiného důvodu. Člověk, který žije s celou rodinou, přežije, nebo nevím, kde v té době byl, možná mi to uniklo, ale celá rodina tam zemře při požáru a on jako nejbližší osoba rozhodně patří na seznam podezřelých. Tím neříkám, že to udělal, jenom bych si na něj dával pozor.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Tak jo.
Why not? You can help.
Right.
Třeba se dozvím další zajímavé věci. Jo, ono je to fakt jenom tím, že je to tma, ono to není vypálený, jak to vypadalo na první pohled.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined.
Počkat, jestli on jde sám, tak já bych si to tady ještě v klidu prozkoumal. Protože mě hodně zajímá třeba... Jo, tady je to nepřístupný, to nevadí.
It's as if all life has abandoned the place.
Já tady mám další místa na prozkoumání ještě. Jasný, tamhle je ten přístav, tam je to loď. Vypadá to pěkně ta hra, tak nějak jakože tajemně. Ze dřeva vyřezávaná figurka velryby. Takové hračky vyráběli námořníci pro své děti. Jasně. A proč ne velrybu, že jo, když celý ostrov je posedlej tou historkou, která, kdo ví, jestli je vůbec pravda, o zázračnému úlovku a tak dál. Jo, to vypadalo jak nějaký nápis.
This entrance is still in use.
Ne, já tam nechci jít ještě, já jsem chtěl počkat na něj, ještě se tady podívat a tak. Kurva.
You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Sarah Hawkins' father sent me here to investigate the death of his daughter.
Webster, huh? I understand how he feels. But me?
I want the dead to rest in peace. And that means kicking the ass of gumshoes like you.
Why would you not want me to help understand what happened here?
I've got nothing to hide. Tell me what you're doing here. And no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin?
Yeah, that's it, vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on then, just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Tak. Snad by od něj mohl být chvilku klid. Já si tě nepřijímám, ty starý blázne. Jenom se tady chci prozhlídnout.
This gate is locked. The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world.
To bude bouda toho blázna. Nebo dobře. Žádný předsudky, je to starý člověk, který tady přišel o to jediný, co mu asi v životě dávalo smysl. Jo, žádný předsudky. Bylo by strašně jednoduchý, kdyby to byl on. Já si nemyslím, že to udělal on.
Empty, of course.
Bylo by to až příliš jednoduchý. Až příliš očividný. A tady v tom je rozhodně něco víc. Já teďko technicky vzato můžu vejít... Aha, to už je tady. Jsem právě chtěl říct, že bych rád se vrátil k němu tam, kde byl. Když už jsme sem teda šli společně, ale vypadá to, že on si našel cestu sem tak či tak.
You're right. Let's go. Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Pierce a důstojník Bradley prozkoumali zahrady sídla. Na sídla Hawkinsových. Rodina leží na hřbitově na pozemku usedlosti a hlídá ji Silas Winchester. Starý správce, stále věrný svým zaměstnavatelům. To místo hlídá vyzbrojen sekerou. Pierceovi a Bradleymu se jej podařilo uklidnit a konečně sehnali klíč k sídlu Hawkinsových. Vstupují do budovy a hledají místo požáru. No, hřbitov jsem neviděl a to, že bychom ho uklidnili společně, to si taky nějak nepamatuju.
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?